Good morning, welcome back to 2000 Hours of Banjo. Today is a little bit of behind the scenes on how videos are made here at 2000 Hours of Banjo. It's kind of early on a Saturday morning. I haven't even done my hair or anything like that. In fact, I wasn't really thinking about posting this, but I figured why not? As you can see, I have some new equipment. This happens occasionally on this channel. I try to upgrade it here and there where I can or where I see an issue. I've been fighting with good audio on this channel for some time. I think the banjo tends to come through just fine, but my voice, my narration doesn't. I end up needing to pump up the gain quite a bit on lapel mics or the mics that I put around either on the strap or on my collar. And that creates like this bad hiss in the background. Likewise, or hand in hand with that, is if I pump up the gain way too much, then I start clipping the audio, which is I'm maxing out the capacity of the microphone. I know these microphones have lots of different settings to try to cure that issue, and apparently there's things in post that you can do when you're editing, but I don't know any of that. This is all really new to me. So I'm trying a boom mic for a little bit to see how this works. This is a COMICA, I think it's like a V30 or something like that. I'll I'll bring it up. I'll put a picture of it. I just got it on Amazon the other day, and I'm giving it a try to see if this works. It's nice because it's effectively battery powered, so it doesn't need to be connected to a wire. And then I have the DJI mics that I can use to transmit the audio being picked up by the microphone to the receiver that's connected directly to the camera, and hopefully that's going to help kind of like remedy the issue where I can keep the gain fairly low on the mic that's pointed towards my face so we don't get the hiss in the background. Anyway, so this is currently set up at a gain of 0. Now the microphone has a gain function, and the transmitter, the DJI transmitter, also has a gain function. Right now I have another mic as well. This is a Rode mic that it doesn't really have a lot of features on it. It doesn't have a gain on it, but I do have my DJI transmitter dangling from it, and this has a gain function on it. I've got it down -2 because the banjo's so loud that it tends to clip pretty good if I don't turn the gain down. And we're just gonna test a couple of different modes here and see what works, and hopefully by the end of this video, when I watch it back, I can make a good educated guess on what a good setup will be. So we'll start with a gain of 0 on the COMICA and see how that goes. Again, it's early on a Saturday. I haven't warmed up or anything like that. Oh, I'm gonna pause really quick. I do have my camera, not my camera, but my cell phone here. That is showing me what the camera is picking up. It's also showing me the audio levels that the camera is recording. When I see the audio levels go red, that means it's clipping and I need to do something, either move the microphone back a little bit or turn the gain down a little bit or something like that. All right, I'm not seeing any red. Again, sorry for the rough playing. I'm not warmed up. And to be honest, I still haven't really developed that or fully accustomed to the right hand position. I'm still working on that. Let's see how this performs up the neck. And that's looking pretty good. I'm not seeing any clipping. No red is popping up on the audio feed. Let me go ahead and bump this up to 1. All right, so now I have the COMICA set at a gain of 1. The banjo mic or the Rode mic still set at a gain of -2, and at least the transmitter. And the DJI transmitter for the COMICA is set at 0. And is my voice coming through good? Test, test, test. I'm seeing green. Hopefully the volume is good. I'm not seeing any red, so no clipping coming from my voice just yet. And that's good. My concern here is that the boom mic here will start picking up the sound from the banjo and causing clipping if it's because this is a much more sensitive mic than what's down pointed at the banjo. Let's try up the neck. All right, very good. No red, no clipping, so that's good. Let's go ahead and bump this up another one. So now we're at a gain of 2. Test, test, test. This is a gain of 2. Hey everybody, welcome to 2000 Hours of Banjo. All right, let's see if that works. And I'm gonna just go straight up the neck since that seems to be what causes the clipping more so than down the neck. That seems pretty good. Let's try something different than boiled and cabbage down. Oh, I totally forgot. I haven't even tuned my banjo, so if the banjo sounds out of tune, it's because I didn't even tune it. Um, I'm in drop C tuning because I was practicing Gentle on My Mind last, and I left it in drop C tuning. And I know I'm butchering it, but it's still such a pretty song. Even when I'm butchering it, it sounds good to me. I'm rusty on Gentle on My Mind because when I switched my right hand position, my focus on practice went to just relearning roll patterns and some of the older songs. The newer songs that I started to tackle before I switched my hand position, like Gentle on My Mind, Eastbound and Down, and Wayfaring Stranger, I was only playing a little bit just to keep the song in my memory, but I wasn't really practicing those songs. So those songs are now rusty again, and I'll be working on those, bringing those back up to snuff with the new right hand position. And just as an aside, I happened to break my last large, is this Ultex? Dunlop Ultex thumb picks. And I had some mediums, so I threw on a medium, and it fits really snug. almost too snug. It turns the tip of my thumb blue after playing for a bit. And I think the blade is slightly smaller, so that's throwing me off as well. I did pick up these tortoiseshell ones. I think it's a thicker gauge plastic, or maybe it's a different type of plastic, and it sounds duller. It's not as lively. So I like these yellow ones. I couldn't find the yellow ones on Amazon, so I had to go to a different vendor. I should just swing by a Guitar Center to see if they have any. But some large yellow Dunlop thumb picks are on the way, and hopefully I can get those back on my thumb really quick. All right, so that was, where are we at? A gain of 2. Let's go ahead and pump on up to a gain of. Let's go to 4. Now again, I can see already my voice is clipping just at a gain of 4 without any banjo playing. Let's go back down to a gain of 3. All right, test. Yep, that's clipping already too. So I think 2, at least with the microphone positioned where it is the highest gain I can probably set. And when I play this back, I'll see if there's any hiss that's coming through. If there is, and I'll go back to 1 or 2 to see how those work. Anyway, so this is a little bit of me doing trial and error and setting up my little studio. And it is little. I'll take a picture and I'll post it somewhere in the video so you can see that literally this is just a corner in my gym of where where I do everything. Anyway, thanks for tuning. Wait, not quite done yet. I wanted to run back after watching some of the footage and make a couple more adjustments. One is the position of the microphone, because I noticed that I was turning my head to the left a bit and my mouth was missing the mic by a couple of degrees. So I think at this angle, because my head is typically turned to the left to watch my fretting hand, I thought I'd have the mic pointed from that direction to try to catch my voice a little bit better. Probably could go up a little bit still. And then as far as the banjo mic, I changed that from a gain of -2 to a gain of -1 in hopes to get a little bit better volume out of the banjo without necessarily causing any clipping. I had to put my phone on a charger, which is over here behind the music stand. So I'm going to peek over there. My voice is coming through good. I'm seeing green, no red on the voice for clipping. I set the microphone. I bumped it up the gain a little bit from 2 to 2.5 because 3 is where it was clipping and 2 it wasn't. So I'm trying 2.5 to see where that is. And it looks good. Green is good. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of playing. And that looks good so far. Let's try up the neck. And no clipping there either. Hopefully the volume from the banjo is coming out a little bit better than it was just prior to this interlude. All right, I think that's good. I'll check it again, and any more adjustments I'll just do off camera. But thanks again for tuning in. I will see you next time. Bye.